Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, funny man. Santa Claus.
Anybody else online?
No, that's us, just us right now.
What are you wearing?
You're so funny. Remember,
Are you new in town?
these conferences are being recorded.
All right, I'll be professional. I'm looking at pool toys on Amazon. Isn't it almost time for us to have pool time?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Kathy and the girls said they want to see you when they come down at spring break.
Well, as long as they're here. Oh, as long as they're here and I'm here, I guess that works.
Are you going someplace?
You never know. Could win the lottery and...
Then I better be with you if you do.
Hi, it's Marlene Desmond.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, darling.
How you all doing?
Good.
Fabulous.
How are you? As I told David, I'm on Amazon picking out pool toys.
You don't need any fucking pool toys.
We're being recorded, Dan. And how are you, Miss Marlene?
I'm very good. Yeah.
What's new?
Not much. At the last meeting, I said that I would get hold of Hobos for a venue for the anniversary thing of the AIDS Memorial. I've been there about 5 times. She's never there, but I actually have an appointment to see her on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I'm told it's just a formality. Uncle Dave and everybody says that she'll go for it. So,
as long as you talk to Uncle Dave, that's all that really matters.
Well, Dave said it really wasn't his. He really couldn't say yes, even though he knows she will say yes.
Good.
So I'll email out to you a couple of dates and see, once I know that she's going to say yes, and we can figure out which is what would be the best date to do. But I should imagine sort of shoot for the end of February.
Do we want the end of February, or our anniversary date's in January?
I know, but I just don't think we're going to get it in 3 weeks and be able to put word out and everything, Even though, let me find out what date.
That would never happen.
Yeah. Let me find out what date she has, and I'll get straight to you.
Because I think we wanted to have some of outside of the gay and court and all of that. I think we want to approach some people like Margie Boulay and definitely Darcel and Roxy and definitely the city commissioner and Brenda Braxton.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll let you know what dates are available, and we can sort of figure it out from there. We can vote or whatever on how to do it.
Is Monica with us yet?
Not yet. So far it's you, Dan, Marlene, and me.
Yeah, and Bill can't. Yeah, Bill tonight. He's at work or something.
Yeah, he messaged and said that he was not going to make it tonight. So.
Yeah. So how was your New Year down in Palm Springs?
Fabulous.
Warm or something.
Amazing.
Well, should we confess, David, it was awful.
Oh, yes. Worst thing in the world, Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear that.
No, we all had a fabulous Christmas, and we all had a fabulous New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the same up here. Christmas was nice. It was a little bit quiet, but it was nice, and New Year was a lot of fun. So.
And you had the rain.
Annika just messaged. Miss Casey just messaged. She's apparently not going to be able to make it either. No explanation other than I'm sorry I cannot call in.
Okay. Shall we reset the meeting for another date?
No, we're just going to go ahead and we don't have a whole lot to discuss, so we're going to go with what we're going with, and it's their loss.
Okay.
There's four of us, so that constitutes a quorum. So
we it's general knowledge that every third Monday is when we do our meetings.
Yeah.
At 6:00, so they all know well ahead of time.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised. Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised Casey can't, but oh well. Either way,
he's not at work. The banks are shut.
Exactly.
Bill works.
That was my thought too. Bill might be at work, but Casey's not. There's no work today for her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so what else is there?
On my end, all I've got is the checking account balance is $30,442.48.
Good.
And we paid one bill. We paid one bill this month, which was the annual basic fee for the website of $107.88.
Okay. How many hits are you getting on the website these days?
The actual website itself gets anywhere between 750 to 950 a week.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So, which is pretty decent for it being not a whole lot of people aware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's doing very well.
Mm.
Yeah. There's some days it'll go as high as 1,000 a day even. So it's just totally depends on the day.
Yeah, and what's going on.
Is there any type of chatter around Portland at all about it, or?
Not a huge amount. I mean, everywhere I go, I keep pinning up, the signs. So there are different bars and things like that around town. Trying to think. I was with Bolivia Carmichael last night. We were talking about her radio show, and I told her that I'd love to come on and talk about it. And I'm not sure how drunk she was at the time, but she said yes. So I'm going to chase her up on it this week. So if
I don't think Bolivia would. I think Bolivia would probably be good with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's always looking for guests for a Friday show. So as long as I can take along plenty of information with me, so I'm well armed and everything, I will definitely do it if she meant it. Anything else?
Well, I want to. You just mentioned that wherever you go, you hang up signs and stuff about Oregon AIDS, which I congratulate you on. Job well done.
Everybody's got some in the pocket. I've got some in the pocket and some of my little wristbands, so I hand them out when people want them. I know that they're always up at places like CC's, Embers, Jocks has them up. John's making sure they stay up, and he's got backup ones if somebody takes them. Jocks is another place that the new owners have said that they'd like to do something with us, but I don't know what. So I'm open to suggestion, because it's small.
Do you need any more wristbands?
I could probably in a month, probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have.
Well, I would be happy.
The box that I was going to send to Kenny, but then he resigned, so I kept that box. So I still have a couple hundred that I can send up there.
To everybody else, as well, But I do give a lot of those things away when I go out. I mean, I gave about a dozen out last night when I was out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's very good. The question I wanted to ask, because I'm really happy that you're doing that. Are you getting the same support out of the other two board members in terms of talking to people, handing out
I don't know. You see, because we've been doing these meetings on the phone and everything, I've not actually, apart from New Year's Eve for a few minutes, I've not actually seen Casey. Oh, apart from the memorial for Tierra, but I was too busy crying at that. I just automatically do it. I just put them in my bag when I go out. If I go out and drag anywhere, I always carry them. So, you know, it's. And I usually have someone like Kitty or Celeste or somebody with me who'll do the same thing, you know.
You know, we
That's
kind
awesome.
of dropped the ball on Tiara's memorial because if we'd have taught, and I'm guilty, I didn't think of it until after the fact, but if we had said something to Darcel, I'm sure she would have said something about that in regards to Oregon AIDS.
I don't know. It was a very, very emotional time, so I'm not sure what would have happened, you know, sort of thing. I think I was completely useless. I ended up crying like a baby through nearly the whole thing. So,
but Tiara is a perfect example of why we're all doing this.
Yeah, it's these long-term survivors that just suddenly
very long-term survivor, and final thing, complications due to AIDS.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I think we kind of missed the boat on that.
Yeah.
You know, not that I want to take advantage of a bad situation,
yeah.
but, you know, that would have been. And I think it's great that you're out and at everything, and I would assume that Bill and Casey would be.
I see, you know, I mean, I go to sort of think they would definitely. I'm not sure if Bill was at that one, but Casey definitely was because he spoke at it, and it's, you know, I say the last time I saw Casey was New Year's Eve, which is 2 weeks ago. I mean, there's been nothing really on to see him, you know. So.
Well, I also want to ask your opinion. David and I voted yes on using our logo for Bill's run for Oregon Leather. What is your opinion on that?
I think anything that we get our name out that's not trashy or, you know, is going to be good.
Yeah, like my comment was, what was my comment? It was
that it was tasteful.
Oh, and I, you know, I have real confidence that Bill would not allow that to go any other way. I mean, and if Bill is choosing
tasteful, respectful.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it would.
Respectfully, non-degrading, non-derogatory, and classy.
What I don't
as long as it was there, we're good.
Yeah,
I think. To be very honest, what I do not want to see is Oregon AIDS Memorial on a screen behind a bunch of Leathermen with their dicks hanging out.
Yeah. I don't think he would let that happen. I think
that's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would let that happen.
I would hope not.
Let's hope he wouldn't.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't.
And if he does, we do have the option of pulling it. So.
Yeah.
But here's my point. Throughout the competitions, when you're going through all of the different nominations and uniform, jockwear, whatever, who is in charge of the projecting all of the sponsors' names on the screen in the back of these?
That you'd have to ask Bill about.
That is my only concern. I would hate to see a picture from the Chicago Tribune showing a bunch of Leathermen inappropriately dressed with our logo on the screen behind.
Well, I would. Do you know what I would do if I were you? Is I would text or email Bill about that and let him get back. Bill gets back very quickly to people, so he's fairly stand-up-ish on that. So
I don't think he would let that happen, but my concern is that he, at a certain point, may not be in control of it.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. With us going forward with doing a memorial, this needs to be taken. And I love what Bill suggested, and I love what he wants to do. But the last thing that most of the straight people in the United States wants to see is a bunch of drag queens or a bunch of leather men dressed inappropriately. That is not going to help our cause.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you don't take any offense at that, but I'm looking at the much larger picture these days.
But I'm always tastefully dressed, you see. But I'll tell you one thing, I'll leap to the defense of drag queens, is that the one thing around, especially in the Portland area, is that people are sort of, in general, are very supportive towards drag queens when we're out, and they usually, because they get pictures taken with you and this, that, and the other. And they are, it is a sort of good time to hand something out to somebody. And I always, if I hand them the card, to just say, just check the website out. You might find it really interesting,
And I have nothing against drag queens, trust me. I mean, I've been around them all the years I've been out and gay. But this is what I've said before. We need to start taking this out of the gay bars, the drag shows, the leather shows, and getting this out into the general audience, which is why at Hobos I want to see some community there. Yeah.
Well, that's what we're going to have to organise. But say, let me get some dates, and I will get back to you on those, and then we can really sort of like, if need be, have another head-to-head before the next meeting, and get this.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm just randomly putting thoughts out that I'm thinking of, because now we really have to be careful how we are looked at.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. We got to look. What's the way we got to look? We got to look classy, and we got to look like
professional.
Reputation,
And I mean no disrespect to Bill at all. I'm glad he's representing Oregon as for Oregon Leather. I just don't want to have, when all is said and done, go and have that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm saying about that. I'm sorry, David. Do you have anything?
No, I think that was everything that I had.
Well, guys, I'll get back to you ASAP on those dates, which will be in the next 2 or 3 days, I hope, tops, and we can then maybe, if need be, we'll just all get our heads back together again really fast. And hopefully we'll have
we can do that, and David and I can draft some letters because we have the information to get a hold of these people that have some pull in the community in Portland, and we can just Oregon Age letter and talk to them and ask them that they would please, if they just can come for 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
And see if we can get some news coverage at it.
Oh, we definitely need to have that. It needs to be something that gets covered.
Yeah, it needs to be something that it needs to be in time where, if we can get people to come to it, because we can't do it in 2 or 3 weeks. We got to do it but end of February would probably be the better bet.
Yeah,
because that gives us 6 weeks to get
I was
people.
thinking. You see, when this came up, of course, it was when we spoke, it was when I said, I'll go and see her. And, of course, it's like, it's great. It's Christmas week followed by New Year's week. They just basically took 2.5 weeks straight out of it, And so this has been like the earliest that she could see me. So, but again, everybody keeps telling me it'll happen. I just want to see
we appreciate you making the effort.
That's what I'm here for, Otherwise, why would I bother?
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. Anyway. So anybody got anything else?
No, I'm good.
That's everything I got.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right,
Dan's good. You're good.
Okay, then.
Good.
All right, then. Well, I'll sign up.
And then we get to call the meeting closed.
Yeah.
If nobody has any arguments about it.
I second
that.
Voted.
All right, then.
Take care.
It was good talking to everybody, and see you next time.
Yeah, which will be quick, I think. Okay?
Yep.
All righty. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sounds good.
Bye.